Yo, what's going on YouTube? Camyo here, and welcome back to another episode of Duel Links. Now in this episode we're just going to go over a couple things, starting with, at the moment, there is a new event going on called TagDuel Tournament, where you can it's basically like everything else that's happened. You go around and get certain things and stuff like that. In this one you get friendship letters instead of like dice or something like that. You come down here and get these little black friendship letters, which kind of look cool. The name of them is kind of corny and everything, but a lot of things in Yu-Gi-Oh tend to be kind of corny. So, but you get friendship letters, and you come and you can get tag duels. You're tag partnered with an AI, an artificial intelligence, and I've just been playing with Pegasus and the regular stuff, trying to get Toon Kingdom and stuff like that. So that's why Pegasus is there. But you can get cool cards and stuff like that as prizes, and you fight other AI, blah blah blah. Event flow. This kind of gives you more of a description. Use friendship letters, tag coins. It's got the lottery, so you can get other cards and stuff like that. So you can get the Dark Zebra and everything, and other cards of that nature. These are the three AI that you'll be dueling with. Yugi is normal, Joey is hard, and Seto is master. And the more you win, the higher you get, and you can get up to Seto Taiba level, and he'll be your tag partner and stuff like that. You can look at their decks, what they have in their decks and such. Pretty standard. It's basically their decks that they would use in the duel gate and things like that. Because it is a tag duel, the Paradox Brothers are sort of kinda the main attraction here. There's a funny little skit that happens if you haven't seen it already, where the Paradox Brothers weren't acknowledged in this or anything like that. No one approached them about this, so they kind of just come in and crash a duel every now and again. You'll be dueling, and once you're done with the duel, they'll come in and be like, "Hey, it's time to duel this," and stuff like that. So they'll kind of come in and crash the event, sort of, kind of. That's pretty cool. And you can get some cool cards from it, though. I really like the Unity card. It's when from the first episode and stuff like that. Although they did add Weevil, not Weevil. What's his name? Oh man, Duke Devlin. They did add Duke Devlin to this little scenario here, which is kind of cool because he was a friend that came in later and stuff like that. So, but these are the original ones: Yugi, Tristan, Taya, Joey. You guys know. But you can also get some cool cards. Like this would be really awesome in a Dino deck. Evil Swarm Salamandra. Up to twice per turn you can banish one monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack until the end of the turn. So you can banish up to 2 cards from your graveyard, or 2 monsters from your graveyard, sorry, and boost this guy up by 600 points each turn. So that's super good. You can combo that with like something like Conductor Tyranno, which you stack a monster and do 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. Something like that, you know, just off the top of my head, something like that. Like dinosaurs kind of revolve around eating each other and stuff like that to gain powers or abilities. So this is kind of no different, and it's super cool. He's an 1850 card, so, sort of low defense, which is kind of troublesome, especially for like Econ and stuff like that. But that's for all dinos really. So that's super cool. Got some stuff for like the rock decks. Like I've seen a lot of people really like the Beta Magnet Warrior type of decks, so that's something for the Magnet Warrior decks and stuff like that. Got some really cool Warrior equip cards that gain 800 attack. Super cool cards, all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, that's basically that. But the main portion of this video today is I've acquired a few gems here, so we're just going to go in and see some new, some cards from the new pack, which the new pack is Resonance of Contrast, which is super cool. They got some super cool cards here, and yeah, let's see if we can't go into the nope, wrong button. There we go. Into the actual packs here. And bada boom! So it's a smaller box. It's got 80 packs, so that's kind of cool. So you don't have to, you know, spend a whole lot to get a whole lot. You should be able to get a decent amount of stuff. The 2 ultra rare cards are Snipe Hunter, which is a super cool card, and Red Eyes Slash Dragon, which is a card I've never actually seen in real life before. I had no idea this was actually a card, but it is super cool. I'll let you guys kind of read that ability and stuff like that. I'll continue on with the overview here. Paladin of Dark Dragon. I'm going to go through some of the SRs now. Dawn Knight. Bujin Yamato, which I believe there's a decent amount of Bujin cards here. So maybe there's some kind of Bujin deck I've never heard of. Paladin of Cursed Dragon, which is pretty good for zombie decks. Phalanx Pike, which is a cool card. For each card in the graveyard, the equipped monster gains 900. Or for each card with the same name in the graveyard, the equipped monster gets 900 attack. So something like the man, I can't remember his name. He's like the spellcaster with 1550 attack and like gets an extra 500 from equipped cards. This would be a really cool card for him, I think. That'd be super cool. Void Trap, which is probably the card I'm most excited about. When an opponent's monster special summons a monster, or when an opponent special summons a monster with 2000 or more attack, negate the effect of one of those monsters with 2000 or more attack, and if you do, destroy it. So it's basically a trap hole for special summon cards, because almost everything that someone's going to special summon is going to be around 2000. Anything worth it, really. So it'd be super cool card, and I'm excited to see that in play and stuff like that. They got some Skill Successor, some kind of cool stuff. Draw Defense, which is a good card. It's basically a protection draw spell, or protection draw trap, which is awesome. Super awesome stuff. Vampire Grace. When a level 5 or higher zombie type monster is special summoned to your side of the field by the effect of a zombie type monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 2000 life points, special summon this card from your graveyard. Okay. You can only use this effect of Vampire Grace once per turn. Once per turn, you can declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent sends one card of that type from their deck to the graveyard. Ooh. Okay. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Oh man. Especially for something like Woodland Sprite, dude. If people are still trying to play Woodland Sprite, I don't know why you would. It's been super nerfed now. But if you are trying to play Woodland Sprite or something along those lines, dude, this card right here would destroy that deck. Because say they don't get the card that they need on the first turn, and you know it because they didn't play it. Oh man. Oh man, this is gonna open up some possibilities here, I think. It could be groundbreaking. Vampire's Curse. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay. So it looks like there's a lot of zombie cards in here, which is super cool because zombies are a pretty popular deck nowadays. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you pay 500 life points. Special summon it during your standby phase the next turn. When you do, it gains 500 attack. Bro, that's kind of dope. So that's like an updated Revival Slime kind of. Like you could Revival Slime and play this and play life point boosting cards. You can probably pull some stuff off, dude. It'd be pretty cool stuff. Bujin, some more Bujin cards, which I'm not sure if I'm really interested in at the moment. But they could be some cool stuff. I might have to check those cards out. So some more Bujin Boar, Daybreaker. Ooh, I think wasn't this in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, I think so. I think it was like one of the first cards that the blonde-haired guy played or something. I don't know, I might be thinking of something else, but when this card is special summon, you can special summon one Daybreaker from your hand. Huh, interesting. Sacred Crane, which I feel like I've seen before in this game. Maybe apparently not, though. If this card is special summon, draw one card. So maybe there's a special summon engine that these cards kind of go with. Flameveil Poem. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add one monster with 200 defense from your deck to your hand. Okay. Luster Dragon, Vanilla 19 beater, super nice stuff. I've definitely gotten out of the SR cards now, but I've got off track and everything, so let's go ahead and open some packs. So we're going to go ahead and open probably 20 packs just to be safe and stuff like that. Turn off my heater there. We're probably going to just open up like 20 packs or so, something like that. and go ahead and open these first 10. See what we get. Maybe we'll get something good. I don't know. Maybe not, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'm definitely hoping for the trap hole card. Bujin, Majestic, and Bujin. So we'll probably get a lot of Bujin cards. It looks like that's like the main portion of this box is Bujin cards. So was that a holo? It is a card of sacrifice holo. Bujin Boar. Or Bujingi. I keep saying Bujin. I think it's Bujingi? I don't know. Fine. Discard 2 cards. Oh, dude. That could work with the Dark World cards, dude. Oh, man. Wicked Worm Beast. And Rainbow Veil. I like this card a lot. I think it's mainly because I like the Crystal Beast cards. And this definitely reminds me of the Crystal Beast cards. So. Bujingi, a holo Wicked Worm Beast. Trial and Tribulation. You can only activate 1 Trial of Tribulation per turn. During the end phase of this turn, this card was activated. Apply this effect depending on the number of monsters you tributed from the field and from your hand this turn, except tokens. Okay, interesting. So you can draw a card, add 2 monsters from your graveyard to your hand, destroy up to 3 face-up cards on the field. Interesting. Uh-oh, we got a wink. We got a wink. Oh, and a bam. Uh-oh. Is this quite possibly my trap hole that I've been waiting for? Bujingi Abyss. Nice. I like the art on this one. That's pretty nice. Oh, it's not the one I wanted, but it is a kind of cool one because I have been thinking about like fiddling with the swamp battle guards and stuff like that kind of cards. So I don't know. It may come into play. Target 1 face-up monster you control. It gains 400 attack until the end of this turn, which could come in clutch. During your turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target 1 face-up monster you control. That target gains 800 attack for it. Okay, so that has some definite capabilities. It's basically, I would say it's probably better than Reckless Rush. The quick play spell that does boost you up by 7, because this could boost you up by 4 on your turn, and say you let your opponent go next turn, then it could boost you up by 8. So that'd be kind of cool. Okay. Got some cool stuff, Dark Dragon Ritual. That artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got some shiny little Karibo here. Let's see what we got. Oh man. Some of these cards are really, like, I love the artwork. They're really nice. Daybreaker. Card of Sacrifice. Vampire's Curse. Another Rainbow Veil. So we got this. That's basically it on the first 10. So we'll go ahead and do 10 more. Because I have another 500 sitting there. So we'll go ahead and do 10 more. See what we could possibly get. Destruction Punch. Bruh, he looks like he is in utter pain. Crash Bug Road. Okay. Cool stuff. Oh man, I really do love that artwork. That artwork is gorgeous. Come on, let's get something nice. 8-Claw Scorpion. Once per turn, you can flip this card into face-down defense position. When this card attacks an opponent's face-down defense position monster, this card's attack becomes 2400 during your damage calculation. Interesting. Okay. Royal Command. Flip monsters' effects cannot be activated. Also, their effects are negated. Ooh, interesting. That could definitely mess up some burn decks, like the Worm capabilities and stuff like that. Could definitely mess some people up. Oh no, it wouldn't mess up Worm. Never mind, because Worm is from the grave. Never mind. that was a hollow card that I went over. Oh, we got some gold border here. What do we got? What do we got? We didn't get anything. I don't know why it was shining like that. Oh, Sand Gambler. This guy knows how to dress. Look at this. Toss a coin 3 times. If all results are heads, destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. If all results are tails, destroy all monsters on your side of the field. You can only activate this effect once per turn during your main phase. Dude, I actually really like this card. I don't know what it is, dude. He just looks super suave, and he looks like he is ready to gamble, boy. Looks like he is ready to take your money. Foolish Revival. That artwork is hilarious. Select a monster from your opponent's graveyard and special summon it in face-up defense position on your opponent's side of the field. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure how that card would play in decks, but interesting. Sand Gambler. Yo, let's get a hollow Sand Gambler though. Oh man. So we didn't get anything in that bunch, but that just means that the next few boxes will be that much better because it is only 60 cards left in this little box. So I definitely recommend getting some of these cards. I wouldn't recommend spending all your gems on this. As I was saying, the real capabilities are really just maybe this, Snipe Hunter, Phalanx Pike, Trap Hole, and maybe Defense Draw. Other than that, I really don't see too many capabilities. And you only get one of each in the box. So it really depends on what you want. I can't really justify this card too much, but you know, it is a cool card, so it's up to you guys, but I wouldn't say I would spend all my gems on this. I would just recommend maybe spending a couple here or there, like maybe a pack here or there, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's been it. This is what I was wanting to do, is wanting to get into that set of cards to see what we could get. We really didn't get anything too good, but we will in the future, obviously, because it's such a small box. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. If you're part of the Camyo Core, definitely hit that like button down below. Show me some love. If you're not a part of the Camyo Core and would like to be, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and you're automatically a part of the Camyo Core. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. And as always, remember to love from your core. Peace out.